11 times I told him I couldn't breathe. I guess they wanted to pay attention to the color of my skin and not what's underneath. 'Cause I am Eric Garner. Uncle, granddad, brother and a father. I am a Leah Shell. A daughter, a cousin, even a sister. Nothing saved me that day, not my screams or my whispers. I am Trayvon Martin. It's insane how my killer looked in my face as I passed him. I am Yolanda Holmes. I gave birth to him, my own son. How could he pull the trigger on that gun? I am Michael Brown. 6 times he shot me, curating a Red Sea. He dipped his bullets into my skin, gradually destroying the masterpiece I call mahogany. I am Mark Duggan. I guess that day was the day I was chosen to go dancing with the angels. How would it have been if we switched the tables? See, the gun talks too much. It's horrific to think that the list doesn't stop there. And the only thing we've got to keep us sane is prayer, 'cause a black man is more likely to get stopped and searched. Well, how about we all stop and search to find some sort of peace? 'Cause I can't fathom, I just can't believe. So what happens when the ones we go to for help become our enemies? Who do we go to then? The voices in our heads that speak to us mentally. See, the gun talks too much. The government has the power in their hands and the license to kill. So they take advantage of it almost as if it gives them a thrill. They're infecting us on purpose, waiting for us to attack back. 'Cause all they've seen for the past few years is black on black. See, if black people don't embrace one another, no one on the outside will ever help us do it. So while we're slowly starting to self-destruct, I guess the police have decided to give us a helping hand. 2015 has become the 1950s all over again. And like I've said before, history only repeats itself because it's what you allow. So when are we coming together to make this vow? They want us to use violence instead of our voices. Please think wisely and pick the right choices. 'Cause I'm sure if Martin Luther King was still alive, he'd call this a nightmare. 400 people have been killed in the last 6 months alone. I said 400 people have been killed in the last 6 months alone. That's 400 kings and queens who never got to reach their thrones. That's 400 mothers and fathers suffocating in their own tears. I mean, what we do now will affect us for many years. So the gun talks too much. 'Cause the second the gun talks, that's another mother who has to bury their daughter or their son. I cannot wait for the day to come when we all rise with the sun and say we are one. Never mind sitting behind a screen and hashtagging Black Lives Matter. I mean, what are you doing to prove that we actually do matter? 'Cause a couple of retweets isn't gonna stop the families from breathing. What you put out there, it's something you need to believe in. 'Cause being black isn't just a word or a colour. It's to embrace your culture, it's a way of living, how you live and what you stand for. It's time for us to make the vision manifest and become a reality, 'cause this will only begin once we change our mentality. Don't let the police add another name onto that list. It's time to stand up and silence the bullet from the gun. Let's unite and walk as one.